What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? We're here to talk about everything you need to know about what's going on in the Luna Classic universe today, February 18th. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit the like button. On the way in, helps push me up in the algorithm, gets more people paying attention to Luna Classic, even people who may not have paid attention to it before, but still have it kind of in their mind. It'll pop up on their feed. If you hit that like button, then guess what? They might see it, they might look, they might invest. That's how this works. So make sure you hit that button on the way in. Let's go. Okay, first up in the news, we're skipping the mainstream media for right now. Luna Classic has flipped Rune in market cap, which is a big occurrence here. Now, it does have to be stated, Rune, the Thor chain, has dropped quite a bit because it was paused. There are plenty of reasons for that, but the ultimate impetus here is that we have now made that move. It's a great sign. Now, what we need to do from that point is, of course, flip something big, get back into the top 100. That's going to be the next step. But for right now, you can see here that, the Rune still having a little bit of a problem. Luna Classic taking advantage of it, moving up in the chart. Also, Don Show, don't know him, but, let's look around at this ecosystem, see what's going on. A lot of conversation about Coinbase maybe relisting Luna Classic. Whether that becomes a scenario or not, I don't know. If we have enough trade volume, that number one fixes a lot of things, and then number two, the finality of the court cases would be the indicator that that would actually be coming. Remember that Coinbase is tempted in many instances to just throw a thumb in the eye of anybody who's trying to stop cryptocurrency mass adoption. So that puts Luna Classic in a prime situation. The question that they would have, of course, is, who's in control? Is there anybody that can do what happened again? Because look, Coinbase loves a comeback story and they love money. So if we trade a good amount of volume, then all of that stuff in the past will kind of dissipate and disappear, and we'll have an opportunity for that relisting. But nothing will happen until we get out of court completely. That means that Duquan's case has to be settled. That means that Terraform Labs has to be settled. That means that bankruptcy has to be settled. Everything will have to be settled. Once that's all done, you might even see that listing happen. Leonardo working still towards the ceramic plan. This is the Ceramic Theory white paper version 2. This is something that we had a couple of months ago. This is what he's saying. No ceramics plan has not been dropped. Nothing is flawless, but it's a damn good plan. Unless a dev or team comment, I will not breach confidentiality. You need to better define the chain of broken promises. What promises have been broken? This is somebody, by the way, saying, and you're crying about, why somebody's not pumping their bag as fast as they want their bag pumped is basically what this is, right? Credibility is subjective, and I'm sorry we have lost some with you. We work to our resources and will act accordingly, and other way means failure. Clay, which is CL8Y, will implement two key elements of the white paper, bridging and liquidity. Ceramic, like myself, is committed to USTC. We have been committed to USTC for a couple of years now, and nothing has changed. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. The strategy is Ceramic's white paper. Every alternative I've seen over the years has been just tactic or idea. The more the community supports Ceramic, the quicker we can implement the white paper at a developer level. That means developers reach out to either me or Ceramic via his GitHub. Building a billion protocol is complex work. So, and by the way, you can go read this if you would like. But here, has Ceramic's plan been dropped? If you claim Ceramic's plan is flawless, why not dev not willing to work? Why are not I wish everybody's basic language was English. I really want Ceramic's plan to be adopted, but the way it's been delayed, it has been an unbroken chain of broken promises. You're already not losing credibility. You had to act now. I don't know how to respond to that because, basically, you've got a guy out here on Twitter saying, pump my bag, bitch. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure that there's anything positive to take out of Rohit Katkar when he does this kind of. No, he does say this. Ceramics, the timeline for Ceramics plan haven't been followed, although there can be delays, but many devs have passed the plan. There must be a reason, right? I want to see USTC being restored back to its previous glory, but equally true is fact that if we don't act now, we would regret it for sure. That's not true at all. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get you to pump his bag based on the fact that a bull run is coming. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. And at least let's be honest about that's the reason that Rohit wants that done, because otherwise he's not building anything. He's waiting for other people to build for him so that he can dump. He's not doing it so he can hold and feel comfortable that his bag's a millionaire and he's not. So I don't put too much to this, but it is important to point out that it is going on out there right now, and we should be aware of it. Speaking of being aware, if you're not, Terra Casino is giving away $6,000 from February 17 to February 23 with Multiplier Rush for Excelling. Sign up, start playing that game, and you could qualify for a $6,000 reward. If you do, split it with me. Also, Jungle Spirit Megaway is available in a collaboration with NetEnt, and you can, as always, use any of the current cryptos that are along this line right here, from XRP down to Cat with Hat. You can use whatever you want in order to play in the casino. Sign up today. No new proposals up here in the Commonwealth, but let's get to Galaxy Station. We've got the spend proposal for the first phase of Orbit Labs removal of the forked modules from Terra, which is, by the way, this is streamlining Terra Luna Classic as a chain. Remember, we have a bunch of forked modules that were causing problems with our upgrades, and it requires when there's a Cosmos upgrade that we have to modify it in order to get where we need to be, and this fixes that potential problem. Upgrade to 3.4 has already passed, it looks like, or will pass. There's been no problem, but the problem, of course, is this one right here. This is still people coming in and not wanting to burn 1.86 billion USTC. Now, part of the logic, I'm sure, for many people is, well, it's already out of the circulating supply, number one. And number two, there are some people, and look, I'm going to call it for what it is. There are some people that want to stop the progress of the chain. Now, why would I say that? And why would I put it in that context for an attack? Well, the purpose of the LFG, the only function that the Luna Foundation Guard serves, the only thing that it was here for, was to protect the peg to $1. LFG was founded by Do Kwon for only that purpose, not a secondary purpose, not a hidden wallet, not for any other reason. One reason and one reason only: to protect the Luna Classic peg. Since then, the wallet has been dormant and nothing has been done, which is why we blacklisted it. Now we want to delete it all off of the chain. If that is the case, that has to be done by a proposal like this. So, and the question would be, why are people no or no veto? Why are we getting people who are no? So let's talk about who's doing what. So we've got Burrito, Vegas, Baywatch, Juris, Garuda. Most of the bigs are voting yes, right? But then we get no right here. Community First Lunc said no, Classic Notes, Solid Vote, Alpine Digital, and Moonrunners. Remember, validate with whomever aligns with your principles. Then you have no with veto, which is Jesus is Lord 1 and 2, Battle Force, and Lunc Swap. And then the people who are abstaining are All Nodes, Interstellar Lounge, Happy Caddy Crypto, Stakely. And by the way, I think Happy Caddy, since it's his proposal, I really understand why he sits on the sideline. But he really should be voting yes to this. Like, he should be tipping his hat and not just leaving it up to everybody, because he is a voter in this ecosystem too. So I don't think that's accurate. And the fact that All Nodes is basically staying agnostic about it all, or Interstellar is staying agnostic about it all, to me is a little bit silly, because that means that they're not really voting. They're just saying here. So that to me is ridiculous. They should be tipping the scale. There shouldn't even be a question. Most of these should be yeses. They shouldn't be just sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what happens. Now, that is my opinion, by the way. I'm not telling you what to think or anything like that, but I'm telling you that you should validate based on whether your desires or wishes are being fed. Now, here's the other part. If you vote, if you go and you validate, if you remove your validation from somebody with a no or a no with veto to go into somebody who's voting yes, if you do that and then it turns out that this is a bad proposal, oops, you know what I mean? You can just revalidate with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you can move your stakes around as much as possible or as much as you would like. Like, you're not stuck. So It's just my opinion. Again, I'm talking a lot about it because it is my passion here that you validate with people whose beliefs align with yours so that you are not getting outvoted. Now, let's talk meme coins because meme coins have come down just a little bit. When we look at this right now, Garuda X, which was soaring yesterday, is now retracing just a little bit. This market has been brutal. So came up here to a penny, dropped that zero, down about 20% on the day from that move right there. So 24 hour down 8.5%, 7-day up 22%. So good move. Food is coming down. Again, you can see that big spike right there a couple of days ago, brought it down just a little bit, but still holding up very, very nicely. Not much to complain about in that regard. Juris 77, Cat with Hat 67, and Hera 46. So little life here still. Just really, it's waiting for Terra Luna Classic to make that move. Now, if you're trading these meme coins, that is on Terraport.finance. And that, by the way, is where we earn more Terra by validating and staking our stuff over here. And by the way, look at this right here. You now have some new pools that have opened up, lower APR, but you've got some new pools that have opened up. So that's going to be a cool opportunity. Now let's talk about something cray-cray, because this is something that you probably didn't even know, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Oh, wow. Luncverse. So if you didn't know, there is an open world metaverse built on the Lunc blockchain where limitless creativity, legends, NFTs, and play-to-earn adventures redefine the digital frontier. Enter the shape of the future. Bring fun on Lunc. All right, so if you are interested, this is a really good opportunity here. Okay, a metaverse on Lunc where creativity meets endless opportunities. Build, play, and thrive. Explore virtual worlds, trade NFTs, and enjoy play-to-earn strategy powered on Lunc. A decentralized universe of boundless imagination, innovation, and adventure. Merging technology and creating on Lunc to craft a limitless digital frontier. Now, the benefits of the project, and look, this is the reason for it, is more community engagement, economic opportunity, wider appeal, enhanced utility, economic growth, and ecosystem growth, and then fun and entertainment. And then you can choose your avatar that you want to play with over here. You've got your FRGs. Now, of course, there's no blonde mohawk. What is going on here? It's like the system is suddenly broken. We got Blondie right here. That's going to be our guy, right? That takes me to the Telegram for FRG. So, it's early on, by the way. It's early on. This, I think, little picture right here, I don't know if that's going to be it, but that kind of looks like maybe what we'll end up seeing. You can see here the Lunc zombies are in the equation right here. Not really sure, what it's going to look like. It looks a little bit like it's going to look maybe Lego-ish, which could be fun. Like, that could be certainly interesting and give it kind of a Minecraft sort of appeal and flavor and vibe. Could be interesting. So if you haven't already, go start looking up and checking out Luna Classic Luncverse, and see if it entertains you, see if it's something that you're looking for, because there is some real opportunity out here for a metaverse type game, an open world type game, a place where you can go and just vibe online and do whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, maybe it's a new Roblox or something like that. You never know how deep and how great this could end up being. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Go start looking up Luncverse. Let's see what happens over there as far as volume, stuff like that. Like, it's just a down sort of day. It's, I thought and think, by the way, that yesterday would be a good day for a move, an upward move, because yesterday is when people started getting their direct deposit, right? Well, today happens to be the day where FTX people are going to actually get their money. Now, here's the thing. If you had one Bitcoin in FTX, it was worth $18,000 when it crashed. You're going to get $18,000 today. You're not going to get your one Bitcoin back. You're going to get $18,000. Now, that's 120% of what the price was. So you will get 20% profit. But that's not, look, it's a slap in the face. Now, same thing for Solana. If you had 100 Solana, that's what, $20,000 today, or $200,000 today? Yeah, $200,000 today. That's not what you're going to get. That's not what you're going to get. It's $20,000. Yeah, that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get, your price was at $15 when Solana collapsed. But Ethereum was trading at around 2,500. So the people who are in Ethereum are going to get a nice little, they're not going to get a profit, by the way, but they're going to get a nice little bump. This is going to be a great opportunity for people who were holding Ethereum over on FTX. It was not catastrophic. So they're probably going to layer themselves into this market, and we're going to see something crazy happen. It's my opinion about that. And then once all of that kind of lays itself out and plays itself out, then I think that that means that we can start running. I think that the market is ready. And look, every time we've seen it before, the markets all look like the markets all look. It's all the same. I told you before, we're at the heart line of the Luna Classic move. Just it's a matter of moving to that upside, and we'll see what happens over the next little while. Right now, the U.S. market is just absolutely sucking liquidity out of everything, because that's what they are. They're paper-handed jeets. They're, salt-ass hoes, if you will. I don't know a good way to describe it without being offensive, because what they're doing is offensive. So, what am I supposed to say? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.